Thank you, Deputy Speaker. This question is to the MEC of Kokta. With regards to the MEC's refusal to answer questions related to municipalities and in particular Ekurhuleni, could the MEC explain, one, what are the reasons that he's refusing to answer questions and continuously uses the excuse that there was a local government turnaround summit held in October 2024, and two, when does he intend to comply with his constitutional obligations and start answering questions? Thank you, Deputy Speaker.
MEC.
Thank you very much, Honourable. Madam Deputy Speaker, thank you. The reply to the question is as follows. Honourable Waters, and thanks for the question. So, number one, the reply is that the question you are raising does not arise because questions not answered, oral written reply, if they are not answered or delayed, they will often be published on the order paper requesting oral explanation. I do not have that. I've never had to explain that. And there's no time when I fail to answer oral questions. I'm always here in the House. I always answer from here. So I guess the matter is perhaps about the subjective preference of how the question should be answered. Maybe it's about the nature of the reply. But I don't think it's about not answering. And I think this relates to your next question, which I'll speak to just now. Thank you.
Deputy Speaker, it's clear the MEC is playing with semantics here and is refusing, and for quite clear reasons, refusing to answer questions that are asked. I mean, when you ask the MEC how much money does the City of Ekurhuleni owe, it's quite a simple question, and it should be a one-liner reply. 6 billion, 10 billion, 20 billion, whatever the case may be. The fact of the matter is that the MEC is hiding behind this local government turnaround summit in order to avoid accountability. And he's doing that. In February, you answered the question, actually. You did. You didn't use the summit as a question, and you replied saying Ekurhuleni owes 6 billion rand to service providers. Then when I asked a follow-up question in order to find out if your interventions are bearing fruit or not, you refused to answer. And I know why you've refused to answer, MEC. It's because they aren't bearing any fruit. The situation in Ekurhuleni is dire, to say the least. It is facing bankruptcy. It cannot pay its service providers for services rendered. And you know that, and I know that. But I would like some honesty from you in the future and for you to answer the questions directly instead of skirting around a local government summit. Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker.
Yeah. No, I think everybody can hear and clearly see. Oh, should I sit down? Okay. No, he has gone to the next question. Honourable members, I think you can clearly see, and I think you are saying it is not that the question was not answered, it's that you don't like the reply referring you to the work we are doing on the turnaround side. And that is the issue. Because also, let me say, I think the problem is, the point I know you have been complaining about, that you're unable to get some information for your press releases and media work and all that. So it is the fact that you don't like the question, because it doesn't help you to release a press statement. So that is where the problem is. But let me also, just for the benefit of the members, this issue you are raising relates to the City of Ekurhuleni, and is the next question. And thanks, you say I've answered it. But let me tell you what seems to be the problem is that you have released a statement about the City of Ekurhuleni as finances, And in that statement, you are repeating exactly the point that you are making, that I've refused to answer your question. So your statement was on the 10th of August. You released a statement. And in the statement you say, no, but I didn't disrupt the member when they were speaking. Can I be protected, please? Madam, please, Honorable Otters, I honestly believe that, and I have respect for you, you package yourself very well as a good guy, So please, please, I really respect you a lot. And no, that's in the packaging. I like the packaging, though, the way he packaged and present himself. So let me quote the statement. No, Honorable Otters, wait. Let me quote the statement issued. Can I? I do respect you very much. So the statement says, that the DA Gauteng is questioning why MEC Mamabolo is not declaring the Ekurhuleni insolvent and putting the city under administration. You see that? That is the main issue. Why you are putting this question is because you don't understand why I am not putting the City of Ekurhuleni under administration, Section 139. That is the main issue, and you'll see with your next question that actually this issue relates to that one. Let me also say the City of Ekurhuleni responded to your statement. I'm not sure if you have seen it, but the City of Ekurhuleni responded to your statement on the 11th of August. And their headline was, "A city hard at work and factual update on financial position." So the City of Ekurhuleni has clearly dismissed your question as basically, okay, I can't say it's a lie, but what they say is that there's a maximum distance between your statement and the truth. They say the distance is too big between what you are saying and the actual position in the city. And the city, Madam Deputy Speaker said, they are fulfilling their obligations. Their credit rating has improved. Their revenue generation has improved. Their expenditure has improved. Now, let me tell you, the rating agencies will never improve or give a positive feedback to a municipality that is insolvent, that is bankrupt, that is unable to fulfill its financial obligations. So you are the only one talking about this. You see that? But because, as I said, I respect you, what I'll say to you is let's work together on, as we do in the turnaround, in our support of all our municipalities, including the City of Ekurhuleni and all other municipalities. We have a province-wide turnaround, precisely so that none of our municipalities enters the tipping point of exactly the things that you're already alleging. So let us work together, let's share information, let's see what you have, so that we can support each other. But to fabricate questions like this, when we could actually be working together, I think it's incorrect. So let's share information, work together and see. So let's go to your next question, which is the main issue. By the way, thank you, Madam.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. So the next question is, what is the total amount the City of Ekurhuleni owes to service providers, and how much is the city owing for longer than 30 days? Thank you.
Exactly the point I was raising about what exactly is the bone of contention. Now, so let's start. Number one, 6.8 billion. Question number two, 2.5 billion. you can issue a statement. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Deputy Speaker, and I will be issuing a statement, but I would like to correct the MEC with these figures. So, on the 1st of February this year, the City of Ekurhuleni owed 6.3 billion, of which 2.7 billion of that 6.3 billion was owing longer than 30 days. At the Finance Committee meeting in Ekurhuleni 2 weeks ago, the following was tabled by the City. And the MEC ought to have these figures at hand, and his department ought to have given it to him, a more up-to-date figure. The City now owes 11 billion rand to service providers. So from the 1st of February to the 30th of June, 5 months, the amount that is owing by the City of Ekurhuleni has ballooned by 70%. Of that, 5.44 million is owing longer than 30 days. That is more than doubling of the figure from the 1st of February, MEC. So yes, I do want to help. I do want to work together, but we've got to work together in reality, not in some outer space, fantasy. We have to acknowledge that the City of Ekurhuleni is under financial stress and is not paying its service providers. And I was hoping that your turnaround strategy, the local government turnaround summit that you had in October, would have borne fruit, but it hasn't. The situation has got drastically worse since February. And so you need to start admitting that before we can even proceed in solving the problems of Ekurhuleni. Now, you're quite right that under the Act, the Municipal Finance and Management Act, you have certain obligations to intervene, I should say. And I would expect that given the dire financial status of the city, you and your department would be meeting with the mayor and his MACO on a weekly basis to find out what is going on and how they're turning the city I live in around. Thank you very much.
Yes. See, that's the point. Thank you very much. I knew you will come to this point because that's exactly the main issue. But let me say to you that, firstly, the reply has been signed by the CFO of the city. Secondly, when I refer you to the turnaround, and I say to you, Honorable Otis, we are doing a baseline of where the finances of the municipalities are. We need proper data, facts telling us the real situation, which is the answer I give you. You become upset. Now, I give you the figures. You are saying, no, but these figures are incorrect. Exactly the point I said to you. We have asked municipalities, give us proper state of affairs so that we know scientifically your as-is situation. And then you become upset. Now, they've given data here. I'm sharing it with you. You are saying it's incorrect. So you want to have your cake and still eat it. How possible is that? So don't try that. Nobody has ever done that. Don't try to be the first. What I think we must do, Honorable Madam Deputy Speaker, is that we must also be very clear. The inability to pay is not the same as delayed payments. So technically the two things are not the same. The City of Ekurhuleni has not reached a point where it's unable to pay. It has got delayed payments, and that is not consistent or compliant with the Municipal Finance Management Act. The city has to pay its service providers within 30 days. That is very important. So we will work with the city to make sure that it honors its obligations to pay service providers in time. But that does not mean the city is bankrupt. Please read their statement. But as I'm saying, let's work together. We are not saying we're protecting the city or anything else. The reason why we initiated a turnaround was because we were worried about the same issues that you are worried about. So the point we're making is, instead of grandstanding here, and it's not necessary here, let us work together. And I don't mean in places you are referring to. I mean in an open, transparent, democratic environment like the one we're working on. Let's partner and try to address the challenges and not talk past each other. That is my plea to you. Let's partner on these challenges. Days are gone of finger pointing and of grandstanding and talking past each other. So I'm saying to you, we're committed to make sure that service providers are paid, the municipality is financially sustainable, and in that, let's work together. That's all what we say. That's the invitation I'm making to you, and I hope as honorable voters, the one I respect so much as I do, you will take the offer to work together. Please. Thank you very much.